What's going on, guys? We're about to check out a video from Ryan Upchurch. Apparently, he's speaking on country music as well as Adam Calhoun. Now, let me say this in the very beginning, right? For some reason, people think that I want them to beef with each other. Here's the truth. I don't care. These are two grown men. They make their own decisions, right? Do I like both of their music? Well, not none of Adam's recent music, but did I like some of Adam's music and do I like Upchurch's music? Yes. Do I cover them as topics? Yeah. Does that mean that I automatically want them to hate each other and want there to be a beef or want them to fight? No. But right, I do still have my critiques and opinions about Adam Calhoun. I don't think I don't think. That is not connected to Upchurch at all. It's because he keeps trying to fight content creators. I think that's something that's a big deal that needs to be called out. The fact that some content creators refuse to call it out is probably because they're kissing behind and trying to get him on their shows and whatnot, right? But as far as the beef between Adam Calhoun and Upchurch, I don't want there to be a beef. I'm indifferent. Will I talk about it if it happens or if they do have any kind of drama? Yes, because I talk about most things pertaining to Upchurch and Adam Calhoun in general. Yeah, what was all this? Oh, you're a hater, BX. Why do you hate Adam Calhoun? When I was making videos defending him. No one cares about that, right? But because I give him critique because he's doing a lot of nasty actions and trying to fight content creators, now I'm like the drama guy that hates everyone. I don't. Just making my content. You're allowed to say your opinion in the comment sections and all that. And I'm allowed to say my opinion on live stream or video or whenever I want. But yeah, I'm not wanting for there to be a beef between Upchurch and Adam Calhoun. Actually, if you check the video that I reacted to, the video of them being on stage together, I gave a positive response before I learned all the other stuff that Adam Calhoun was down there doing, trying to fight people in Walmart and whatnot. But let's check this video out. Let's see what's going on. I think there's going to be some updates, and I'm going to give my honest opinion. Let's pull it up. There you go. Let's make that bigger.
I know for a fact I ain't got to... All right, look, I'm going to start this off by saying this. In my personal life, I know for a fact I ain't got to explain shit to nobody.
True.
I owe no explanation to anything in my fucking personal life. But when you are a leader and a lot of people look up to you and see you as a leader, there are certain things you do have to explain yourself on. Bottom line. Perfect example, our country. Look at it. Yeah. Now, whether you like my choice of words or my reasoning on why I did something, that's up to you. It's a fucking free country. You can think whatever you want. Okay, look, you want to know my 2 cents? Here's my 2 cents. We finna talk about the Upchurch and Calhoun beef. Now, there's a select few of people, I don't know if you come to shows or not, you on the internet. There's a select few people on the internet who don't like the way it went. My question to you is, what the fuck would you do in our position? As two powerhouses who share similar fan bases, your friends throwing the event, you got fans of both of y'all at this big-ass sold-out show. There ain't even no fucking room left. Okay? At a mud park, everybody's trying to have a good time. What would you do? I guarantee you, if you mad at either one of us, you would fuck the entire situation up.
I'm not mad at either one of y'all. But if I was you, I probably would have messed it. I'd have tried to keep it forward, but that spinning back Van Damme looking move would have, my bad. But yeah, I don't know, right? Like I definitely don't look for those type of problems, but I don't know the circumstances. Did they talk prior to him hopping on stage? If I was Upchurch and I was performing and we had beef, me and Adam Calhoun, he just jumped on stage. Like, yeah, I wouldn't have taken that lightly, but maybe that's why I'm not performing on stages, right? Like Upchurch is going to be the professional. And yes, I do agree that would have probably messed up the entire event. So I do think that there's nothing wrong with them squashing the beef or performing together. My issue is with Adam Calhoun and it's with him attacking supporters and fans and reaction channels, as well as attacking the 9-to-5 everyday man, right? Him saying F Creek Squad, right? Things like that is what I have a problem with when it comes to Adam Calhoun. As far as anything else and them having beef and them like squashing it on stage, I'm not mad about that at all. I think that you can still rock with Upchurch and still disagree with the things that Adam Calhoun did. I don't think both things connect. I don't think that it has to, right? You can give him his criticism and still rock with Upchurch.
Going any other way than what we did. Was I fucking mad at Adam? Yes. Was Adam fucking mad at me? Yes. Were we scared of each other? No. What else do you want? Are you mad because we didn't beat each other up? Boo fucking who? Like I just said, man, you gotta know when something's bigger than yourself. And this lane of music, especially being independent, what we do and the shit that we fuck up, fucks up shit for the smaller ones down the line that are trying to come up the line. We are all guilty in this line of music, the big ones. We're all guilty of not communicating, and we're all guilty of making each other competition instead of banding together and all having the same competition that is not one another. For the artist that's coming up in this lane, think about this. If they're independent, they're already shunned halfway because they're not going in with the other shit. Cut that in half again because they're country redneck people, right? Okay. Well, if within the fucking lane of music that is country people rapping and shit, if you have to cut that in half again by compartmentalizing the fucking genre with, do you like this guy or this guy or this guy? The fucking percentage becomes so low, they can't survive off making music.
So he's pretty much saying that that split the bass. The only person splitting the bass is Adam Calhoun, though. But I get what he means. I don't know, though. That's because I'm like extreme when it comes to being an individual, right? So like I don't tie the whole I have the same supporters of fans as the next person. It just is what it is, right? Like I'm not telling people who they could support. They could support me and the other person even if we have a beef, right? But I do know that there's a large portion of those type of supporters that feel uncomfortable, right, with that kind of stuff. They might just check out and not mess with either party, or they will pick a side. So I do understand what he's saying. I just wouldn't be thinking about that per se, just because I don't, right? Like, look at how many YouTubers don't like me. What I'm gonna do? I can't control that, right? Would I benefit more from being friendly with these people, even if we talk about the same subjects? Sure, I think by default, because of the way certain algorithms and just things within entertainment work, I would probably get more views or have more people checking my stuff. But I don't know, maybe it's because I'm like paranoid and I don't be trusting people like that. Oh, it's because I got done dirty so many times that, I don't care about stuff like that. If I don't rock with somebody, I don't rock with them. It just is what it is. Even if it's counterintuitive for me, I can't rock with it because I know myself and I'm gonna go crazy. I'm honest as heck, right? And even if I was to put myself in those scenarios, if I don't like the person or I already figured out the type of person they are, it's hard for me to be around them, right? Like, and when it comes to Adam Calhoun, I just feel like he's really toxic or he's going through something, right? It could be like a midlife crisis or something along those lines. I wouldn't want to be around him on a day-to-day basis, right? Or be cordial with him or friendly. But then again, that's because he's personally tried to threaten me or attack people that I'm cool with and things of this nature. It would, I'm not gonna ever be on some I rock with or support Adam Calhoun shit, right? He would have to make a lot right. And I know his ego wouldn't allow him to. He would have to apologize to, for one, Ryan Upchurch fans, right? I just feel like it was dirty to go after them. He would have to apologize to the people he tried to attack because of internet stuff, right? Of him trying to be this gangster. Like, he would have to make a lot of adjustments, right? And make things right. I feel the same way about Mises too, but then that's just my personal views on things. Will it stop me from covering his content? Nah. If Adam Calhoun comes up with a dope song, I'm still going to say it's a dope song. If I hear it, it just is what it is. Right. But I don't know. I just wouldn't want to be around Adam Calhoun. Right. And also, that's me speaking on just my paranoia and all this other stuff. That's not me telling Upchurch what to do or saying what he should do.
Can't. You know why? Because there's no group of elite people in this lane of music. Every other fucking lane of music has it. We don't. Yet. Every other lane of music has a fucking structured news media outlet specifically for their fucking genre. We don't. Sure. Every other fucking lane of music has a award show every year for every artist in the lane. We don't. And lastly, look at all these other lanes that throw these big ass fucking parties and shit. And I don't mean for a show to make money. I mean for just to fucking hang out. Talk, conversate, talk business, share ideas. We don't have that. Everyone else does. This does so much for so many different things. And that's that's the conversation that came out of this. I don't think people realize that. Like, we could have easily went viral, bopped each other up real quick. Who the fuck does that help?
Hold on. Yes. I actually believe that Upchurch is being genuine when he's even saying this. It's hard for me to believe that Adam Calhoun, someone who constantly tries to attack reaction channels and whoever gives an opinion that he doesn't like, that he's thinking in that way, right? At least his actions don't show it. Maybe give it time. I don't know. I would have to see it, man. It seems like he only is like friendly with people who kiss his ass, right? When it comes to Adam Calhoun, that's what it seems like. If you give any opinion the way, I don't like this song or I didn't rock with this, it seems like he just doesn't like you. And for it to be a space where I guess a collective of creators to give an opinion and do things like that, are they going to be able to be honest? Right? How long would this last if he's allowed to just wild out every single time somebody gives an opinion? Right? I don't know.
It only helps me and Adam.
Just a thought.
If the idea of this line of music that came out of this conversation comes true, by the way, shout out to Broadnex. What will this idea do? This idea, if everybody gets on the same page, this idea will make reaction views go up for past and future videos. There'll be more to react to, way more, which means more revenue. Then you take the reaction channels and you carry them another fucking step. How you do that? You do it like this. If we had these channels that were news media outlets for country rap, that were, whether it's some live stream or hell on Netflix or even just YouTube, if we structure these to happen, you take the reaction channels, you give them the occupation on this other channel that everybody in the lane is pushing, adding all of our numbers together, pushing this one channel, while these reactors be the spokespeople on that channel and drive.
That would, I'm going to wind it back to so we could get the full statement. That would work. But I'm going to always direct it to, will Adam be able to take critique, right? Or the reaction? I don't know. I'm sure if the channels love his music, then yeah, he'll probably rock with it, right? But I think everything that Upchurch is saying could have happened. Could have been happened. Every time someone comes into this space, they get attacked for sharing their true opinions, right? It's on some, like, there's a set group of creators that they want to dictate and gatekeep and control who has honest opinions, right? And whenever I sense stuff like that, I stay away. And because I stay away, now I'm public enemy number one. It's like, yo, fam, like, if people would just get their heads out their butts, metaphorically, right? I do think that everything that Upchurch is saying can happen, right? It's just, I don't know. It would take a lot of unity, right? I do believe that it's possible, right? I do believe it's possible for sure.
Traffic back to their original channels. They get
Especially
paid for being the spokesperson. They get more.
Let me wind it back to, I did say I want to wind it back. Maybe if it's like a select group of creators that they pick, right? Maybe then that would be something different, right? So
while these reactors be the spokespeople on that channel and drive traffic back to their original channels. They get paid for being the spokesperson. They get more traction back to their channel, and then they go back to their channel and got more revenue there too. And to take it a step further, you don't keep the same reactors all the time. You get you a big list of them who take the shit serious, and you rotate them. Then they have time to tend to their channel and be the spokesperson. And it's not even difficult. I even have a small list of reactors off the top of my head that are ones that I know for a fact would do good at this job. Simba TV, Vibe Reactions, Beats Bars and Delivery, Rabbit Hole TV, The Urban Experience, Big Omega Zeus, King B Weezy, The Mix Up, Vibe with Ty Reacts, Captain Kurt Reacts, Hyper Jalen, Azuki, Roland Green, Locked Wolf Reacts. That's just off the top of my head. I could find a lot more.
I was trying to, in my head, think if I remember all of those. I think I only know like two of them per se. I've watched Vibe, and I've watched, what was the other name that he said? Simba. I think they're good, right? I can't speak on the other people. I think I did watch the Omega dude with the dreads, right? I think he's or the like long braids. He has good content too. But I haven't watched the other people. But the three that he just named that I know, they give good reactions. Can't front on that.
But this is what I'm saying.
Simba need to come back with more reactions. I feel like he hasn't really been as active as he used to be.
We have everything to do this shit. We all just got to do it. This idea will also give the lane of music the growth it needs properly too. And artists wouldn't have to make a fuck ton of albums to get noticed like we all did. I mean, hey, it's the independent lane, right? If all of our fight is to be independent and fight the mainstream, how do you do that? Imagine this. Imagine if every artist that is big in this lane at the same exact time was like, everyone go look at this new artist. And we helped structure them having EPs, albums, and music videos ready to go when we said, go check this dude out. Like FJ Outlaw or Jay Webb or Just Trey, Nine Liner, like other people in this lane of music that we could just show y'all. Just show y'all. No strings attached, just put the limelight on them. See what the fans think. We all agree on who it is. We're like, all right, we're going to show everybody this person. Let's do it. Boom. Either y'all like him or you don't. Regardless, if we're doing it all the time, it's going to build a catalog of a big roster of good artists. Not only that, but if we do this award show.
If they do it, and I don't know the full details on it, I do see things like that working on a regular basis. It's just the other background stuff, like would artists be able to be receptive? To be honest, they'll probably pick reactors that are more along the lines of not going crazy on it, like trying to ask for debates and smoke and things of that nature. It's going to be probably the more positive ones, which I'm not mad at, right? Like I think people like Simba is cool, Omega, and what was the other person? Bob, I think was pretty decent. So I think it could work, right? But it would take an extreme amount of unity. It would take an extreme amount of unity, and I don't know, man.
Show thing.
Time would tell. Country rap. I think it's possible.
Well, every other lane has like a breaking artist or a new artist or whatever. We know what these artists need coming up. We know you have to have a good vehicle to travel. We know you have to have good studio equipment. And we know you got to have a little bit of change to get the gears going. Okay? We know all those things. What if every time we had one of these award shows and we had like a breakout artist of the year, what if when they did win this award, that would be voted in by you guys? Keep that in mind. This is no we get to pick who wins on the backside. No, this is live, and the idea of this is voted in by y'all. And when this artist wins, they get a travel vehicle, a studio setup, a little bit of money to get their gears rolling, and a book of advice from all of us being on the road and all the shit we've experienced, and just a few fucking tips. And the phone number you can call if you need to.
I was going to say, the book is cool. I would think that they would benefit more from a like conversation, right? Even if it ain't one-on-one, there may be a group call with the artists that are involved in it. I think that would be beneficial.
I've got a question. Dude, That'd be fucking epic. Now, of course, there's going to have to be accountability in all this. But that's what the whole structure's for. Accountability and responsibility.
That's big. That's a big part of it. But in order for the unity to really be like that, the accountability got to be there too as well, right?
Once again, shout out to Broadnax. Bottom line is, this lane of music's been around for a long time. The ones before us haven't really left us much to work with. If this shit is going to continue on, and other people like us are going to write these kind of songs and take this position in music, it's got to keep going, and it has to be structured.
Oh, wait.
Someone has to.
Even people in the chat are saying they like, yo, good idea. But instead of letting the other guys choose, let the people choose. I think that's a great idea. Put the power in the people's hands.
To do it.
That way you really get what y'all want.
And it's got to be us. And I'm fucking cool with that. Are we going to all agree on the same shit? Fuck no. Are we going to like everybody that everyone hangs out with? Fuck no. Are we going to structure something for our kind of people so we can have the shit that everyone else has in every other lane of music? Fuck yeah. That's what we are going to do. Cheers, motherfucker.
I think it could work. I do think it would take an extreme amount of not only accountability, but unity as well. And I think what you guys said in the audience, if you're watching me in the live chat, come check out my live channel. But what you guys said in the chat, if the audience picks, right, and the audience and the people are more involved, then I think that it could work, right? But that's just me giving my perspective on it from like a distance, right? I don't know any details of it. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know anything. Just from what Upchurch is saying, I do think that it could work. As far as his beef or drama with Adam Calhoun, once again, don't care if they have any kind of beef at all. I'm going to talk about it if it happens because I talk about both of them anyway, regardless, right? But it's not something I'm pushing for. I don't really think I benefit from it. Like people insinuating, I really don't think I do at all. It just is what it is. So I feel the same way about them squashing the beef, right? I'm telling you, look at my past video when I spoke on it before I knew that Adam Calhoun was like running up on people. It was more along the lines of, that's positive. Now they could just focus on the music, right? Especially Adam. Now you could focus on the music and stop like doing all those other unnecessary things that's like turning people off from your music. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comments section. Hit the like button, share the video, check me out on my live stream channel. The link should be in the description. Also check me out on Patreon for as low as $1. Those links should be down in the description as well. Shout outs to Upchurch. I rock with him. I think he's a dope artist and I think he's a dope person overall. Right. As far as like him having to fight and beef, I don't think it's necessary at all. I think the whole issue this entire time has been Adam Calhoun. But it is what it is. I'm not the kind of person that's just like, I'm so full of hate. You gotta hate him. No, I don't care. I don't give a damn. Ain't gonna stop me from talking about him. Positive or negative. If it's a topic, it's a topic. But tell me what you think down in the comment section.